Someone once asked the question, which is easier, to become a Christian or to remain one? Well, it doesn't take very long. If you think about it, the answer is obvious. To remain one. It's a lot like marriage. It's easy to get married, but it's more challenging to remain married and to remain in a good relationship. That's how it is with Jesus Christ. In my own personal growth with Jesus, the reality is that I would rather it be linear, but it hasn't been. Devotional life is very challenging, and sometimes we lose track, get too busy. Busy doing God's work and not really having the time to be with Him. I've found that unless I'm intentional about spending time in prayer and spending time in studying the Word of God and Spirit of Prophecy, it doesn't happen. It doesn't just naturally happen. But here's what I've found, that when I make up my mind, I decide to do it, and I set my iPhone or my alarm to get up earlier, that's when it really happens. And you have to remind yourself over and over again, or it doesn't happen. It is Satan's plan to keep us so busy doing the work of the church that we forget to connect with the source of the power, Jesus Christ. Have you ever been so busy driving that you forgot to get gas? Well, that's how it is when we try to be Christians and we fail to have a connection with Jesus every day. I've been there. And you know what? It's not pretty. You lose your patience more easily. You are not as kind. The reality is that the more time you spend with Jesus, the more you're going to be like Him. That's been my experience. When I don't take the time to study my Bible, to pray, to ask God for strength, to be specific about things that I need in my spiritual life, in my own spiritual experience, I find that I fall down on the job very easily. The reality is, we're human. There isn't anything we can do on our own, but with God, all things are possible. That's what I found, that when I rely on Him, that He's always there. He's promised to never leave us. He's promised to keep us in perfect peace. He's promised to supply all of our needs. We need to claim those promises. But to claim the promises, we have to be in touch with Jesus. And when we're in touch with Him every day, it's like eating, having lunch, having breakfast. You can't just eat once a week or you're going to be weak. You have to eat every day. If you're going to be nurtured, you're going to be strong, you're going to be healthy, you're going to be able to do what God needs you to do. So for me, I have to eat spiritually. I have to be fed spiritually every day. And for that is to connect with Christ, spend time in the Word, because there's power in the Word of God. May God bless you as you find your own journey and come to grips with what you need to do, how you need to connect with Jesus so that you will grow every day. Because the reality of life, regular life and spiritual life, it's a continuum. We're either growing or we're dying. My hope is that you will take the time, you will make the choice to grow in Jesus every day. For every day with Jesus is sweeter than the day before. God bless you.